What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to the How and What Show, featuring Danganronpa V3.
All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
You heard it right here first. It's all connected.
How?
Anyway, we're trying to figure out how Mew crossed the river and did some crazy wall shenanigans. Who would have thought?
Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
Ugh, why do you gotta put me on the spot all the time, dude?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
What is your problem, dude? Kaido's like, I could try.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
I mean, I'll figure it out, but like...
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
What? What are we talking about? You added a wall, unlike the wall, has special setting that allowed non-human objects to pass through it. Sure.
This is it!
Yep.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through.
Stiv.
The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through.
All you non-humans out there in the crowd,
That means
put your hands
the
up.
signboard can...
Even if it
Whoops.
could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
Unless the thing
The only way
loops.
to do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
I guess, because it's not allowed to be.
That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
You know that thing that comes up where it's like, consent? How about, do not consent?
What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Okay.
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Obviously a signboard can fly.
Kokichi might be onto something there. Need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Downstream and upstream. Connect!
That's it!
We're on a big cylinder. It's like Animal Crossing in here.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Somebody was playing Animal Crossing and thought, hey, this is nice, but what if we killed people?
Both ends of river connected?
And then it just, you know.
To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel.
Do, 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 do.
It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
Stove.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Have you never played Animal Crossing before? I'm surprised at you, Kaito.
And what about
It's
the
a
wall?
classic.
There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall,
They're the same wall.
it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Imagine you took the map and folded it up into... Well, not folded it. Rolled it up. That's what I'm looking for.
In that case,
I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
That's actually pretty smart that I didn't think about that.
the reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and mansion walls are the same wall.
That's it! The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
No.
Same wall. It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected.
Woot. We got it.
Don't think of it as two separate
Figured it out.
walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis.
That makes
single
sense as to how
wall
she got
divides the
to one
entire
place,
virtual
but
world.
how did the sound get through is my question. Unless the sound has always been able to travel between the two.
Pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
And that was Mew's lie, wasn't it?
Everything is starting to connect.
Literally.
See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
The truth is out there.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch.
Good lord. I'm
If
just waiting
both
to
the
see a
river
close-up
and
of this
wall
man's
are
face where he's like a Monokuma.
Then you can find the secret.
Okay.
Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
That's not the secret of the outside world.
The secret, huh? Yes, I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world.
Minigame? Now it's Hangman's Gambit. It's all connected. What are we trying to get? I have no idea. What is the unique feature of the virtual world? Looping. Nope. World. Where's an R when you need one? There's an R. World. Okay, now it's loops. World loops. There's the O. There's an O. A P. P. There's a B. It's backwards, but hey. And then, is there an S? There's an S. Okay. We got it. World loops. My favorite variety of Fruit Loop knockoffs.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop.
It's like a cylinder.
Loop?
Just
Ooh.
like in old games, right? Like, for example,
Are you gonna say it?
when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The world just ends.
The virtual
Liar.
world loops?
It's okay.
What in the world?
Only like one of us needs to understand this.
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
And I guess Kibo doesn't have our conventional brain mind
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river.
mind freak.
Came out of that same wall
ability.
upstream.
It would just go swoosh and appear on the other side. Nyom.
And
Perfect.
floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
But that would be like, that's still risking it pretty hard. Like,
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious?
okay.
Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
I mean, no.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
We just mind freaked Himiko. Holy crap.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains
Ugh.
all the things that happened.
These people calling things boring is like the
It
biggest
doesn't
thing that makes me
explain
hate them.
everything, does it? 'Cause we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
But I mean,
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
it doesn't go that way, but it goes the other way.
Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
Hmm.
Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Oh, is there more space?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Is that why there's a map loading zone? Oh, so I was sort of right by saying that was the wall she added.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped.
I see.
We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
But in reality...
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
Okay, but I'm calling a little bit of, like, shenanigans on the fact that the grass doesn't, like, extend a little bit onto the chapel side. I guess Monokuma was just that lazy.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
Although, if I do remember correctly, there was a bush at the top of the chapel which had a bunch of monocoins in it, just like the other side. And that's pretty clever.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion.
Yeah.
The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
Sound is an
That's how the
object?
virtual world works.
That's how the virtual world works.
Okay, getting a little bit too worked up.
Impressive, Shuichi!
What are you, like my Moriarty?
For you to get
Moriarty.
this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
Please don't call me useful. I'm not like a train engine.
For
It's
you to
okay.
get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Clever foreshadowing. No, I'm kidding. There's no way.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember?
But I pulled her strings by making the whole thing
You
happen.
also set this trap.
I mean, she did.
It all
What a
began
jerk.
when Mew showed us the map.
Did she just rip the map and then put it like this? Because
Because
that's
of
kind of
that,
what it looks
we
like now.
mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x.
By
Whoops.
putting that wall
I
in the
really didn't
center
mean to
of
do that.
World, she cut off the loop.
She really... I mean, I really keep skipping Maki's dialogue. And it's
Ever
annoying.
since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
Except for the fact that she was like, yeah, I totally made this map myself.
All hail our savior!
Please stop. You're making me incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
Please don't jump on board this hype wagon.
Right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part.
Okay.
Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit.
That is true.
That's how a class trial works, after all.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
Not unfair to say,
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies.
right?
I'm gonna believe in
Punch him.
everyone.
I mean...
That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
I'm just gonna wait for him to slip up and actually go, pooh! I mean...
What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaido on purpose. There's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mew. Doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve, if we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew?
I honestly don't know either at this point. I'm quite confused. I think, what Kokichi's trying to do is he's going to try to make a scenario where there's possibly two culprits, like where one of them's like a accomplice, and then have us kill them both even though one was innocent. Anyway.
Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. And Monofanny's period is late too.
What?
Father, why do you know Monofanny's cycle?
Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to lack of hibernation.
Lack of hibernation?
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it? Is it 'cause you have lots on your mind? Is it 'cause graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it 'cause you don't want them to think you're just goofing around? Is it 'cause you want to stay friends?
Okay.
Is it 'cause you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should just let him be. Yeah, you're right. Night-night.
Thanks for that. I'm so glad. Is he gonna be fixed now? What's... Okay. We're resuming. That was weird. Oh, right. I forgot they spoke. Oops. Jesus.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember.
This is weird.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves.
Is this really part of your soap opera still? Honestly?
After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know? Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
What's happening? Okay, now we just cut back to us.
Lost
Great.
the death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
Please.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
Who killed
And in
Mew?
order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions.
I feel like we understand him pretty well
Let's
at this
discuss
point.
her murder scheme step by step.
No, but we know. It's
I know that's
fine.
important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just
I really like the
ignore me
song,
and
but I
start
feel
anyway.
like they overuse it a little bit.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion,
Yeah.
and then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
Yeah.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
True.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Time number 3.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion,
Yes, we know. It's okay, Kokichi. We know.
then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Yes. Okay, that all makes sense.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe
But that was
that's when
Kokichi's
Kobe
lie.
killed her.
Okay.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
I mean,
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
that is a reason why she would have to log out Kaito, or whoever would, but...
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
True enough.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
I mean, she thought this far ahead, so...
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew.
I mean, true,
Mew
but...
not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends if things different.
I also don't know about that one, but hey.
Might have been difficult, even without this killing beam.
That wouldn't happen.
What?
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Oh, come on.
Anyway,
Could have at least pretended.
If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
Yeah.
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
I mean, they might have just tried to throw it off the roof and it ended up swip swapping.
We're actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
You just toss her over there.
And you're saying
Oh, God.
sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
That was the loud thing hitting the side of the chapel, wasn't it? Ew, gross. Yikes.
That's the only way, right?
Oh.
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall?
You just tossed
I
her?
mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
What?
No, you couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized?
That's okay.
Problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
It's okay. We're back to normal now, so it's
Keep
good.
up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
Oh, well, there it is. Settled. Himiko's the mastermind the whole time because she knows fourth wall breaking things.
How did they send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall?
Did they slide her off the roof?
Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know,
No.
the loud sound you heard?
Come on, keep up, Kokichi. I'm 5 steps ahead of you already. Jesus. That sounded really vicious, though. I don't think just sliding her off the
Because of
roof would do
sound,
that.
You guys went to the side of the chapel, right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I
Oh,
think
goodness,
that
I
sound
yawned
and
a
her
lot.
avatar being by the chapel are related.
Wow.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be...
The hammer hitting the wall, the cell phone hitting the wall, the lattice hitting the wall, Mew hitting the wall.
That's it.
I mean, it could be all
I
of the
think the
above,
sound
honestly.
came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise.
Yeah.
Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
So, she had the hammer and the cell phone on her. How did she use they used the lattice to slide her down the roof, perhaps? Maybe?
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
Could have just thrown her at the chapel wall. They didn't have to do that.
All the way from the inside of the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the real question.
How they build up so much
Mew's
momentum.
avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
No
Let's not
reason.
worry about that right now.
It's not like I'm jacked into the cameras or anything.
More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Uh-huh.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
Yes,
A way of
please.
transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Getting Mew's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of on how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
Huh? Speak up. You're on the other side of the room.
You'll what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope.
Wow. Remember when I say Kokichi was 5 steps behind
and the
me?
slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
And then we're going to say this and somebody's going to be like, but it would make marks. And then we'll have to do like a rebuttal showdown or something that our footprints don't make marks in the snow. And then we'll figure it out.
I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion. I'm going to find the answer. Oh god, this looks like another
Oh, come on, Hangman Gambit again. None of those are slide. Roof. Maybe roof? Are there any R's? There's lots of S's. Slide? Slid? Slid. Slid. Not slide. Slid. Slid. I don't know what comes after that. Slid the roof. Slid. It's not down. Is that... That's a hidden Monokuma? Okay, well that's rude. Slid. It's not down. It's not up. It's not on. It's not the. Slid. I mean... No. What else could it be? Slid for roof. I honestly don't know what this letter is. Oh, that's an F again. I thought that was an R. Sorry. Nope. I might die. Slid off roof. Slid off roof. Off roof. It's off. It was off the whole time. Oh. I might have juice. Okay, I didn't die, guys. Good news. Didn't die. Bad news. I did forget the word off existed for like a long time. Okay, we got it.
Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise.
Wow, that is like...
So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
That is a lot of like thought.
No. It would slide.
Are you French the whole time?
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't.
Just like Shumai said.
Who?
Who the hell is Shumai?
Help me.
He's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Kokichi loves anime. That's not good. I'm positive that that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as a way to help her body slide.
It's the lattice. Not to be confused with lettuce. It's the lattice. I sure hope I'm saying that right, to be honest.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof.
Whee! Look at
would
it go.
slide off that quickly?
It's not possible.
Well,
It
duh,
wouldn't slide
it
down.
would.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
That much noise.
Crash.
Built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof.
Yep.
And not frozen solid, right?
It'd still slide though.
In the
Stop.
real world, it
Whoosh.
might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
Okay. I didn't really think that was it, but hey.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Even
Okay.
if her avatar slid through, would it slide off that quickly?
Okay, I'm gonna stop
God,
doing
it
that. I gotta hit the whooshes. Okay. I'm honestly being a little bit dumb right now. It's getting kind of late. I'm probably gonna
Still
die.
slide though.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh,
In the
whoosh.
real world, it might be difficult. But virtual world, perhaps not.
It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do.
With a
We just need
sled.
a sled or skis to cut the friction.
I mean, yeah,
There
the
was nothing like that around them.
V. Gotcha. I'm here to break testimony and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body.
In fact, I don't think there was any here in the first place.
Do you
So I'm
remember
just
the
here to break
lattice that was
testimony,
found
I
by
guess.
Mew's avatar? The culprit later on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof.
Part of me thinks that would just create more friction, but hey.
I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked.
Yeah. Oh, he said lattice, so I've been saying it right.
Investigation, I saw that it was gone.
I mean, I assume so. It's not something I use in my
The
daily life
lattice
very
that was
much.
found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
Ugh. I could see him as a demented game show host. I really could. What's happening right now, by the way? Oh.
After the culprit killed
Look at that! It's the killer thing, but it's a
corpse on a sled.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
Slid her down the roof's steep slope.
How'd they get back? Okay, that's not
Sled
actually that
picked up
far.
Speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
Boom. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad that happened in the virtual world and not the real world, because that would be messy and very gross. And
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Ba-doom-tsh.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
You're not alone.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful.
I thought that was his whole MO.
Gotta be an example to our new family.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
He's like, well, I'm definitely going to have to kill one of you off. That was Shuichi's voice for some
Otherwise,
reason, but you know.
down. We're just one step away from the culprit.
Who slid him?
Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
Who?
The culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from Mew, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
Literally, you're the most likely. The next most likely is Kaito. And then after that, it's like Samugi, just because she was so close to me the whole time and the game would totally do that.
We don't have enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I need to press them for information before making my judgments.
I don't know whose lie it is. I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. But I know who the liar is, so I'll try that first.
It's you!
Okay, good.
The door wasn't locked,
Kokichi,
you big liar.
there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
The most honest thing ever
I'll
said by
expose your
anyone.
lie right now.
I'll expose your lie.
Oh, don't do that. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof. I don't know how all these things
It was
connect.
the testimony that bothered me.
But. Okay. Well, it's obviously the locked door, but like, wow, we're actually like digging up testimony. It all became. Nope, not the map. I can't tell what's happening right here. That's probably what happened. I think I want this one. Which is good, because I really screwed up that bottom one. Not that I'm doing any better right now. I'm super good at this game. Don't worry, guys. Don't even fret for a moment that I am bad, because it's true, but it's better if you don't think about it. Okay, well, I'm just having fun now. Just trying to... I never went to the roof, not for the meeting. What? I thought the door locked one was going to be on here. The locked roof. Okay, so it's this one. I just can't read it because it's upside down. Of course, the upside down one would be the one that I'd have to use. I just know it's going to make me do all of that, so... What? Okay. Then it's this one, I guess. Cool. Okay. I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. I'm gonna figure out what this is, and then I'm gonna feel dumb after.
You said.
Oh yeah, how would he know the door was locked if he never went to see her? Oh, that was much easier than I was expecting.
But later, you said.
The door was locked, but I never went to meet her. As it was top of the hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was pretty steep slope. Yeah, he said he never went to the roof. The slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on it. Wow, I sure do seem to know a lot about the roof.
Specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
I just
You could
guessed.
probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Ooh. Well.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
What is happening?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Okay.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
I doubt it.
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Oh, wait. I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
What?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl.
Whoa,
Gotta be
what?
more careful there,
Excuse
Himiko.
me?
Is it my fault?
No, it's okay. Don't
Did
worry.
he say that?
I don't remember.
She totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
Guys, please.
She did too.
Ah,
When? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
good lord.
What a worthless fight!
Stop him, Grandpa! Oh, this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
Good lord.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
Kibo, you're recording the whole thing, right?
So damn stubborn.
Right?
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
At least I look like a child, Kaito. What's your excuse?
Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger.
But that's Shuichi's lie, isn't it? It's lion time.
I didn't go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I can't remember how you do it.
I'm not lying.
Oh, whoops.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
It's gonna get
Fire's
blocked.
burning hell, you know.
Damn it.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
Whoa, fire magic!
That's fine because I'm not lying.
It's fine because I'm not wearing pants. I mean, what? I am. It's okay. It's just we don't see the bottom half of the sprites very much. Kichi's lying for sure, but if he keeps throwing lies at me, I'll have to fight fire with fire. Yeah, I know, I just missed. It's okay.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
Man!
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
I just shot it as regular. I need to shoot it as long.
Fire's burning hell, you know.
Great.
Yay!
fire. Okay.
That's fine, it's not rain.
I turned it once, of course. And stick.
Blast. I'm gonna put you on blast by committing perjury. Got it.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But
I
you
didn't
weren't
trust
there.
you were, you know, doing your fair due.
What? Really? I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
Sumugi could easily prove this is wrong, but she's not going to, I
Right back
guess.
to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
I think that's pretty obvious.
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. No, Himiko points to Shuichi. But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room. I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Oops.
Oh well, I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
Okay, sure.
Sorry, but going to believe Shuichi too.
Wow.
See, I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies.
The truth is so boring. Blah, blah, blah.
And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
Yeah, but those aren't the lies you do. You just do it for
You deny
fun.
all of that just because it's a lie. Then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst.
I need a better audience.
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
What does that mean?
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Okay, you can try.
Do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
Here's the thing.
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
That sounds great. That's the thing.
Confession? So you are the culprit after all.
Doesn't mean he's the culprit. He's just being
I came up with
annoying.
a plan after Mary
Confessing.
asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too. So I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys.
Okay.
As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder.
Sure.
On me, no less.
Okay.
When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock.
How did you find that out? I killed myself. I'm back though. It's okay.
Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan.
Oh.
I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
I mean, you did. We saw that.
Work together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting.
Obviously, it didn't work because you were bored.
It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
What was that?
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair. Monokuma can't take sides.
I mean, he's always been against us, to be honest.
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice mess up the killing game, and I accepted.
Yep.
Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I just really love him.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge.
Right.
Well then, the
Ah.
culprit is Gonta.
What?
What? Huh? What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a good question. He's probably just being rude.
Didn't kill her. Kokichi's just lying.
Ugh.
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
Okay. Hello. I half expected him to be like, no, that's wrong.
The truth is,
Okay, he's still
Gonta
going.
and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game.
What?
As the Killing Game Busters!
What?
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean we?
By the way, I came up with the murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
What?
To what?
You were surprised by that.
Gonta
What
what?
he said.
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
I mean,
He's trying
honestly.
to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta.
Did you cross his wires?
I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. Told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
Doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials.
Unless they're false emotions that you're lying
All
about.
we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
Ew.
What?
Gross.
Gonta not understand what's going on. But still, Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything.
I believe you, sir.
And also, Gonta not tell lies. And
It's
Gonta
Kokichi
not
I'm
make
having a
trouble
problem
others.
with. Because, like...
Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
It would be you.
You, of course.
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
Oh yeah, she could have just touched you and it would have been over.
Did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again.
Ugh.
Why I can't be the culprit.
Ah! Please go away. I'm gonna have to freaking agree with him, aren't I? Dang it. Why do you do this to me, game? Kokichi's avatar. What? Yeah, setting on Kokichi's avatar. Did you forget? You are the culprit? It's obvious. Could he be lying? Proved.
Clue is how Mew was killed.
A clue.
You got strangled to death, right?
Yep, which would mean he had to
Paper was
touch
the
her.
murder weapon.
You know that.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right?
Yep.
Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar?
Because it would have been the
That
same,
wouldn't
we know
matter if
that.
you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Ah, yes.
Exactly.
And that's where the
Couldn't
problem
struggle
is.
much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
Do I have to do that one? Alright, let's just
I
see.
told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
Yeah.
Not the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed. You got strangled to death, right?
I feel like we've freaking shot down all of Kaito's things this whole trial.
You talking about
The strength of your virtual avatar?
That was like the whole thing.
that wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
Anyone could have done that.
In which case, even if she did resist,
The most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much.
Uh-huh.
So you could
And
have problem.
sorry. I wish that was true. I don't like this. It's making me feel bad inside, like something bad's about to happen.
Maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
You modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
Yeah, about that. It's true.
So I would have had to kill her instantly.
Oh, come on. This
Such
is
as
crazy.
stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
This is weird. I don't like it.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But she would have touched him
If
at
you
some
can't
point.
touch while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then? Like,
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaito is really desperate to make me the culprit.
Aren't we all, though?
No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara. This is the truth you all adore so much.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
What is going on
I
here?
believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone.
Uh,
There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I mean, true.
Believe Gonta too. I'm
Then
not
who
gonna
was
listen
it,
to
though?
Kokichi's lies.
of course. Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. I want the truth. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
Ugh.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well,
Just
can't
stop,
be helped.
dude. Come
That's
on.
just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone survives.
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit. Please, believe Gonta.
I believe in you, Gonta. That's not the problem.
we might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants.
There's no reason not to.
He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes!
But
2-for-1 truth special.
What? Excuse me?
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem
Oh.
evenly split right now.
Here we go.
So,
It's everyone's favorite part.
Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand?
I get where you're coming from, dude.
You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Dude, it's okay.
Kaito.
Just chill.
Of course I want to believe in Gonta. I don't want to think that he could kill someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth.
Ugh. Split opinion. Boy, I sure wish this did work in the correct time and I could just watch it. But that's okay. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. The song is pretty good. There's one remix I've listened to it. There's one remix of it I've listened to. There we go. That is better because it has an actual, like, I don't know, it has actual, like, weight to it, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel so empty. This song feels kind of empty in the way they have it right now. But it's fine when we're doing this, because obviously it's just... Oh, Maki's on that side. Oh, God. Here we go.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Ooh.
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
Actually, I'm just going to skip through this because
There should have
I
been...
don't really need to.
But
should have been-
Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
So that's Monokuma.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the
That's
one who
Mew.
killed Mew.
I just don't want to waste all your
Gonta
times.
not kill Mew. Honest.
And then that one would be, I don't know, Culprit? No,
Shuichi,
Culprit's
are
the
you
first
saying
one.
that Gonta...
If we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. Face the truth, even if we don't have
Are you
to.
saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Yeah.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit
Ugh.
crimes too?
Ugh.
Could
I
Gonta
hate
have
working
even
with
made it to the
Kokichi.
rooftop with
Kibo!
Especially
The entrance hall
against
is
all the
that
people I
separates the
like.
rooftop from the mansion exterior.
Like, all you'd have to do is flip Samugi onto this side and it'd be
Should have
everybody
been
I like.
witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Yep.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Gonta
Oh,
not
dang
kill
it.
Mew.
I got this!
Dang it.
The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Dang it. And I was really trying not to waste your time. I really was.
All a lie.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Boom.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
You know, these so-called
Could
sweethearts.
Gonta have even made it to the rooftop with a
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the...
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was...
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but
But
only
only
on
on
a
a temporary basis. I don't know how that improves his case.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not...
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
What is happening? Crouch bind set. It's possible. There's only 3 of us. This is our answer.